House loading okay? We know we have trouble with that sometimes. Alright, welcome back to another Madness Monday. Here with Alice. I want to get right into it. I'm excited to just keep
Go
playing.
away! There's no reason to proceed.
She's not excited I'm here, but I'm super excited I'm here. I ended up using this chick for the thumbnail in the last video. I could use it for this one. Why not? Why shouldn't I? As much as I said, like, oh, I'm ready to get stuck in, I'm also ready to look around here and not be missing out on any little secrets. Hey, it's after the weekend. I'm playing this on a Monday, which is great. Real Madness Monday. So it's just like holding there, being like, yeah, I just hold and eventually it'll charge up and release itself.
His hand was slimy, Alice. Like an eel from the Isis. And his name won't help. Bumby. If he ever qualifies, his bedside manner will require improvement.
Well, if you hadn't guessed already, that just confirms it for you, that Bumby is a creep who's been creeping on our sister and should not be trusted with the health of all those young children that he keeps around for observation, but oh dear. Hang on, dog to deal with. Honestly, it's the middle of winter, so I'm trying to keep the doors shut to keep the heat in the room, but my dog, he just wants to go in and out as he pleases, and as we know, he is the lord of this castle. But yeah, no, just Lizzie saying about, you know, his hand feeling creepy and stuff, just like really, well, I could feel every time I've ever been in a situation where a man's been touching me without me wanting him to touch me, sort of thing. It just, that felt too real for a second there. Oh. Camera change. Say, yes, you need to go down here. Into the mouth. Great. Good stuff. Just getting ready to slide without falling off. Whoa. Whoa. Ah! That's like being in Space Mountain. It's all dark. Oh no, the tongue's wagging. Lots of tongues. Oh, the mouth's hanging open. Ooh, yummy. Ah no! I thought I was gonna be able to kind of like hop over there, but my direction was kind of like forced a little bit. Oh, come on. Yeah, just imagining like it being a tougher surface to slide down because you gotta go against all the taste buds. But yeah, just thinking about Lizzie telling Alice his name there. I mean, like, a lot of this happened to Alice, like, when she was a fraction of the height she is now, you know? So a lot of that could just be, like, her not remembering childhood stuff, or she's just really suppressing it. Aha, a little secret door here for us. Here I was hoping that this episode was going to maybe be a culmination of this chapter. You know, I feel like we must be coming up close on the end, and it would mostly be story stuff. Oh god, the eyes are moving around. All of these sounds are great. Like, they're horrific, but they're great. But yeah, it looks like we're not getting out of this chapter without a bit more fighting. I don't know, maybe this will be a quiz? Fingers crossed. Oh, hell yeah. It may be fighting, but it's fun fighting. Boom, boom. Because honestly, there's never too much giant Alice squishing her foes. Hell yeah. Now, is there... understand. Okay, so I still have to... Did I squish that one? Oh, teeth. Still need more teeth, so you guys gotta die so I can get over here. Yoink. Boom, boom, boom. So satisfying. Dong, dong. I feel like Alice has got some left drift, you know? It's like having a wonky trolley in Tesco's. Yeah. Pull it out like a nasty ingrown hair. Boom, 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 boom. I'll get over there and get that one once I've squished this and gotten all these guys out my way. Boom. Squish. Whoa, I kind of forgot about the cannonballs. I don't have to press C for that to work, I just clicked it and it worked. Boom, 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 boom. I'm having way too much fun with this. You want some of this too? Huh? I'm happy to take every one of you out. Stomp, stomp, stomp. Like the strut. The, like, angry arms. Oh, shit. Boom, 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 smash. Nice.
You never cease to amaze.
You get a sip of coffee, got a little cappuccino. That's my gamer fuel. Give me coffee. Nice. Wow, so pretty in here. Whoop. Just shunting it out. Right, if I go small. Ooh. I wonder if anything happens if I shoot that. Nah, oh well. Worth a shot. I don't think we're gonna find much else hidden in here. But then we have had... when we've come down through the little shrunken passages, sometimes just been like a hidden side passage. I'm just being extra cautious. Yeah. Ugh, all the noises, like... I don't like that. Blech. It's like, just remind me of all the sci-fi movies where it's like, any alien-ass creatures are too much like, I don't know, fleshy, tubular, inside-out worm things. Yeah. Something about, you know, these little like heart motifs and things like that just reminds me of, you know, being a young girl and having, you know, every single accessory be little pink and purple heart things, and it's just like a bit of a grotesque take on it, which I enjoy. It's taking things that girls are subjected to and making them into something grim, dark, and cool. Now, sir? Oh, I got a shoot with pepper grinder? Oh, I see. I mean, I can also use that. Okay, that's one pathway. There's also that pathway. Oh, wow. I see. We're dealing with something like this. Yeah, we're gonna need the pepper grinder. Oh, hello. Sneaky one. I wonder, can I even shoot that from here with the... There we go. It's just easier to shoot it from here. Doesn't seem like there's any extra secret passages to be missed. Ooh, chandelier. Around here wants to mess with me. Oh, I thought it was going to be another little slide, but we just walked right down it. Ugh, what is that noise and where's it coming from? Oh, I think I've missed shooting something. There we go. Just some nice easy enemies. No problem. Just check my phone. Like, I need to always make sure that I definitely set my timer. Because I am pretty stupid. I'll always like plan to do something, my brain's like, great, you did the thing. I'm like, no, we just thought about the thing. Still have to actually do it. My brain's like, no, we did something adjacent to the thing. It's all good. Ugh. Don't like that like long tendon, or is it like bone or something? It could be a bit of bone. Ugh. Getting really into the guts and stuff now. I just watched Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein. Plenty of blood and gore in there. Man has a gore kink a mile wide. Ooh, we're walking slowly now. Coming for you, Queen. Soon next time, gonna get my coffee.
I was expecting someone else.
You don't know your own mind!
It's nearly a complete stranger.
What you claim not to know is merely what you've denied. You've recaptured your vagrant memories. What are you doing with them? You once rejected my attempts to control our lives forcefully, but now you've allowed another to succeed in my role.
I won't miss your tentacles.
You'd prefer the hot, stinking breath and unyielding attention of a potent, unreasoning, unfeeling hellraiser? I don't think so.
Can you give me more than a warning? Caterpillar said you might help.
I'd need a better reason to respond than what's currently on offer.
If you don't, we're all doomed.
Not doomed, forgotten. I may survive here, but you're finished. You see the pattern of destruction? I know you do. The train is trying to destroy all evidence of your past, and especially the fire. Now, who would want that? Who benefits from your madness?
The destruction of Wonderland is the destruction of me.
Indeed. and vice versa.
I've set it in motion. I can derail it. This is good for me. I'm not insane. I didn't kill my family. I am fine. I'm not mad. I'm innocent. I mean, not guilty. What's happening? What are you doing?
The train must be stopped, but there's more to do. Your view conceals a tragedy. The whole truth you claim to see eludes you because you won't look at what's around you. There is no method in this madness.
My professional opinion, madness is often a treatable disease, though perhaps not in this case.
Authority must be obeyed, or it must be overthrown. Cruel to be kind, that's my technique, as they say. But she's as mad as a hatter, poor dearie.
Worst is over, and over, and over. Forget it, Alice. Forget it.
Okay. So much to say.
Can't distinguish reality from illusion? Remember your last journey? An elephant never forgets where she left her trunk. When travelling by train, a valise, never bigger than your head. I may be wrong, Your Grace, but I doubt it. Down this path of primordial ooze and sideways once again.
Indeed, Doctor, well demanded, I'm sure. I mean to say, it's very hot in here. I mean to say, fuzzy. And she's no helping. Oh, no help at all.
Humiliation, I say. I approve your release, and back you come like a bad penny. Reputation in ruins. People talk, Alice. I'm an old dog, ready to bone. Don't you know? Loyalty. You must never run away from home. Stay, Alice. Sit.
A lot of like reverse doublespeak there, it felt like, or something. Okay, first of all, I think I've seen it said somewhere before that people thought that like the Red Queen there is like Lizzie, but I really think that looks like younger Alice, you know, with the fringe and everything, but I could be wrong. I mean, what with the cat talking to us about reflections and everything, I think she's meant to be a reflection of like younger Alice, who's still in her past maybe. But yeah, Alice, I think, you know, is not willfully, I don't know, possibly willfully ignoring the dark truth here. Poor Alice. Back in the madhouse. I remember, like, first times I played this, I wasn't sure if this was Alice back in the hospital or if this was just her remembering her time at the asylum. I mean, it could still be that. I'm not entirely sure because, like, even in London time, we're not sure about reality at all. About what we're seeing, how much of it is, like, Alice. This is mind-changing things. Just wanna listen about. But yeah, when the Queen is saying, like, you know, look around and stuff, I feel like that's really a message to the players. You know, I went around at the beginning and I listened to like all the children and everything, and it's pretty clear from that some of the stuff that's going on in the background. But if you were just like first time you play the game, you tend to like just follow the white cat and you don't go down all the little side streets and listen to all the kids' conversations and hear what's being said and all that. So I feel a little bit like that. Whoa. Hello, SCP? Man is glitching out. Oh. Tweedledum and Tweedledee, clearly there. Whoa. Yeah, I was wondering about the doctor, but the nurse with him, like, she had Nurse Willis's voice, but I think she looked a little bit like the Duchess. I don't know, it could just be me bringing all redheads together. But I feel like if Alice is back here, it's because, you know, she's like pulling out her memories. Someone doesn't want her doing that. I don't know if like Alice could have been doing much to warrant her being deliberately thrown back in here. The police didn't think she was much trouble, even if she was losing bits of time and stuff. Oh goodness, where to go? Up or down? Or I just want to maybe follow this blood a little bit. No, okay. But yeah, I feel like, you know, Bumby maybe has forced us back in here if it is the case of we are back in the asylum and this isn't just... Oh, like the doctor said, you know, back like a bad penny. So I think, yeah, this is us actually back. But else... Ah, dear. Still trying to escape the system. Once you're in it. I think, God, there's something that's like another woman's issue, woman's fear thing that, you know, relying on stuff to doctors can mean, or, you know, it's definitely even in recent years meant that, you know, you might end up losing much of your autonomy. Hell no, today women are losing their autonomy and stuff like that. Like, there's so much feminist issues in this game. It's really great.
If it isn't what's her name from the Idiot's Ward.
Yeah, it's Alice, Uncle's prize lunatic.
The instruments are gruesome, but a hole in the head gives the troubles more space. Just the thing for your stone of madness. Good for seizures too, maybe. You must be as sick of those as I am hearing you whinge about 'em.
Oof. I'm like a little bit of, well, this isn't lobotomy, but you know, still totally messed up. Although I think there was like actual injuries that could be helped with, you know, like it's one of like the oldest like medical procedures we've seen around, where it's like little holes drilled into the skull to let blood out. And sometimes that has actually helped, but I think some things that have helped others has just been prescribed to other people and it hasn't helped when they've got something different, but like, yeah, close enough. But yeah, there's like a lot of great themes in this game about feminism and stuff like that. It's like, it really deserves a good deep dive, you know, talking about the hearts and, you know, girlhood, and then like, I don't know, just thinking about all the gore that comes with being a woman, with like, you know, periods and pregnancies and all the body horror that comes with that in itself, and like how when you go from childhood into womanhood, all girls kind of have to like face that being like part of their reality and shit like that. Just that whole like inside the Red Queen area felt a bit like that. I don't know, it felt like a good like visual metaphor for me at least.
Some mental conditions are relieved by bloodletting. Doctor thinks it won't be effective against your symptoms, but I am at the end of my tether, and these leeches need the work.
A baker's dozen, nurse. Let me put them on her.
No, me. I can make them hurt.
Oof. Yeah, I feel like some people, you know, working in medical wards like that, you know, becoming nasty nurse ratchets and stuff like that, feel like they just gotta bully people into behaving because they must believe that some amount of people's behavior is like put on when they're in these situations. Like, I feel like that's why they bully them and shit, or because some like I can imagine like in old hospitals, you know, people who were like autistic and they seem childlike being put in those situations, and like you just kind of keep berating someone who's childlike over and over again. Just all these kind of horror things. I'm just like wondering why it's like, you know, they're acting like that, and I feel like that's why. But also I'm wondering if the nurse, even though she's a total different body type from Nurse Witless, I was just hearing her voice because she's just like, you know, Nurse Witless is the face of all nasty nursing practice in her mind. So she just like, all of them have her voice, they're all the same, they're all not really looking out for the best for you, just whatever makes their job easier or maybe cathartic or something, I don't know.
I know.
Which way's up and which way's down?
I was gonna say,
No prayers.
don't interrupt. If I can't...
Go to the lavatory.
Maddening.
Yes, you are. But what am I?
I'll give
A
you...
present? You shouldn't. I've nothing for you.
I defer to your enormous arse, your worship. Just a coxcomb, a catacomb, the cat... Oh, that's them talking.
Moved out of the hen house then? What?
There's blood and bedpans. Yeah, I feel like, talking about this whole area and stuff like that, I'm not good at articulating, so I probably sound like very rambly and like I'm not finishing my thoughts or whatever, but I'm
Come
trying.
now, Alice. Am I not to be as much honored and obeyed as the Queen? Is that asking too much? I want what she wanted. Give yourself over to that. Trade the tentacles for the train. It's altogether a better ride. It's that or back to Rutledge.
Never a kind word or reward for services rendered. Don't I deserve a bit of luck? Don't piss on what's right known to me, I say. Brought you out of the asylum, now you go back on your own accord.
I told your mother, dear. You're a distant and stubborn child, too content in her own world. Young women need to leave their wonderlands. The real world is not so wonderful. You'll need to grow up. Perhaps some more time in care.
You look decent enough, but appearances deceive. I know you for an unstable and violent person. I can't say I'm surprised you've been incarcerated in the asylum again. A long stay under supervision would serve you right.
Funny him accusing her of being violent, I mean, it could be real that his place burnt down, or we were just envisioning it burnt down, but as far as we don't know, all she's done is, like, gone up to him and been like, hey, where's my rabbit? What the hell do you know about the fire and shit like that, But I don't like asking questions of them. Men don't like little girls coming up and questioning them. Yeah, I'm gonna try not to be talking too much for us, but we're just gonna like go through it and enjoy. Oh, the wire opening. I don't like the whole wire open jaw thing. Like, I'm not good with dentists.
Asking too much. I want what she wanted.
Complete control over Alice, I guess, is what he and she both want. I'm just trying to see if I can see what there was on this poster. It looks like probably the same fair that had like the walrus guy, and this is like crab man? Lobster man? Kind of like American Horror Story when like I started watching the season that had the freak show, and there was the guy with like the fused fingers, or they're calling like the lobster man or something like that. I don't know, but I'm assuming it's something like that. I didn't finish that season.
Help, Alice!
Oh, hey, buddy.
We
It's
need
little
your
guys.
help! Don't desert us! Again! Don't ignore us!
Why do you suffer? The Queen's tyranny is just a memory. She has no power over you, does she?
Our enemies come and go, but now a new evil reigns, and this fiend's malevolence has eclipsed the conquered queens.
The worst things in your own internalized malice. But yeah, those are the little guys who we were seeing a lot at the beginning of Wonderland, who were running further ahead of us, just out of sight. Oh, this is our house again. Hang on. I'm just getting the last of my coffee, because it's just like dregs at the end are getting cold. I really thought that we were about at the end of the hour there, but we're only, according to my clock, halfway through. So let's see if we can find the next area. At least we didn't have to actually walk into the fire. Here it is. This is the final dress, and we're in the final area, the dollhouse. Oh my goodness. Look at this. With the creepy doll head and everything. I'll finally be able to get to talk a little bit about, how... we know Bumby, he's a creep. Back in London, children are being, sold out on the streets and stuff like that as polite way of putting it. I don't know if YouTube will be weird about me talking about it, but you know, the whole like Alice seeing these like corrupted doll heads, it's like children being corrupted sort of thing from the beginning is like, you know, what we've been like shooting down and trying to not think about. I feel like that's kind of the whole point of that. I'm like, yeah, you know what, we're only halfway into the episode, so I should go through a little bit and see if we can find a good place to pass. Oh god. Again, I love this area as well with, like, you know, all the stacked doll houses being a little bit higgledy-piggledy like a building block tower, but also very much looking like the London skyline we saw at the beginning of the game. And just some screaming happening. No! 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 In the backgrounds. All the trash at the bottom. Oh, I forgot we have this. Yeah, it's hard to pick a favorite area, and Alice, they're all so cool. I wasn't gonna bother to get that tooth anyway. How are we with teeth if I hit... I was hitting tab again. Over in Alice, I'm hitting tab, and over in House Slipper, I'm hitting escape. Oh, nice. We can definitely put that. Ooh. That's all silvery now. I wonder what the last form looks like, because I genuinely can't remember. I could not remember that the hobby horse became like a cool unicorn. I really thought like the last one was like all black and things, but shows what I know. A for Alice.
As beloved toys are to children, children often are to grown-ups. Objects of fancy and imagination and eventually discarded.
Like, in the context of what I've just been talking about, that's horrific. Save us. Gotta save the children out of this. Cake. Pin down while it's still alive. But it's very, you know, weird. Like, this is obviously like a lot of like, I don't know, I think I was just been like around 14ish, like when I first started playing this game. But it's like very much very like adult themes and stuff, but it's like, I don't know, so it's hard to decide like what age you should be playing stuff like this at. Okay, go over there and get a ball, and then we come back and go down the other corridor. No, I thought it was just gonna like hover up a little bit, but I should have known, you know, we're in the last level, everything's gonna be timed stuff. What? All the way back here? Oh, very haunted sounds. Bum, bum, bum. Wait, goes up, goes down, I jump across. But yeah, I feel like all the eyes around here now, it's like different from the Red Queen's surveillance eyes watching everywhere. This is all feels like weird peeping Tom eyes and stuff like that to me. Oh, I don't like that. The mouth was closed before and then it opened into a smile. At least that's how it seems to go. Okay, I'm worried about going too far ahead without going the other way. I feel like I want to go back, but I don't know if I can. Yeah. I don't know, I guess we just don't get whatever was in the straight ahead way. So can we get back there? Shoot you first. Oh! Oh my god, my shoulders are all crunchy. I'll head this way first. That doesn't look like I can jump up there, so how do I get over there? That didn't feel like it did anything for us coming around that way. Jabberwock. Certain there's no way to get up over there. Those are just too high. It must have been the way to go if I went the other way. I don't know. Can't sit around overthinking places that I can't even get back to, you know? We're just gonna have to go forward. It's a long ass game and there's lots of content to see.
Seek and ye shall find, they say. But they don't say what you'll find.
I really do like a lot of the design of this stuff. Does a really good job. Here we go. Get the horse, yeah. Oh, the horse head, gingerbread man. Yeah, look, see, the mouth opens up after you press the trigger. The first time we've had to go shrinky down to go like this. What? Stupid auto aim mode. Nice, okay. everybody.
The unstable are more than merely mad. They have other parts. The Dollmaker will deprive them of what remains of their deranged souls. They need care.
I know their pain. I would assist, but is sanity required for the job?
A limited quantity. You're not mad enough to be rejected. You're like them. Of them, in a way, but not them. I should say not us. For I'm them, but you're on your way. The way is clearly marked.
I believe I know that way, and I'd rather not travel further along it.
He's here, you dimwits. Get inside.
Oh boy, I have a feeling this is gonna be this motherfucker. Oh no, I forgot about this. Hi, doll girl. I thought this was gonna be the other guy who spits fire at you. Hey girl. Oh, she also spits fire. I don't know what her weakness is exactly. Keep up! Oh. I hate that you defeat her by taking her clothes off to make her weaker. Ugh. That's not so bad. I feel like I remember struggling with her a lot. Yeah, again, okay, we get it. The corrupted childhood imagery is strong here, you know? Sorry, it's pretty off-putting. Sometimes I think it maybe takes a little too far. I gotta say, some of the imagery in these places, like, did not click with me until I was a lot older. What the heck? Is that kind of like the weird bat things that we saw in the Queen's area, but here it's like little weird lollipop creatures? Oh well. I don't see any way for us to get up there. Trying to teapot away. There we go. I'm trying to get my sword out. So that's better for cutting cake. Alright, I think we've got everything. Frog's Way. Don't know what that is. Memory from Nana. Oh man, just thinking about what should be the thumbnail for this video, because I'd like to show that we're starting in a new area, but I did pose for the one at the beginning. Alright, I'm gonna be quiet so we can hear this memory.
It's well known that he who eats with the devil must have a very long spoon.
I'm not sure I understand that saying there. He messes up with a very long spoon. I don't know. I'll maybe Google it some other time. See what it means. are we for time? Okay, I think when I've come across like the next good save point, I could just stop after the fight with the doll. Humpty Dumpty. Kitty cat.
I've heard self-reliance is a virtue. Now you've heard it.
Being able to be self-reliant is good, but it also is a strength to be able to ask others for help. It just depends, situations, things like that. Everything's far more nuanced than what sayings can summarize. First, these video games making me get all philosophical. I'm not a very good at being philosophical person. I'm just someone who's got very set, like, morals and beliefs, but I'm not good at articulating complex bullshit. Jumpity, jumpity. I wonder if doing little puzzle bits like that, is that like good points to save? Hard to save. I knew I'd have to fight him sooner or later. I don't want to fight him today. Do we think that's going to be the battle for it right there? It kind of does look a little bit like a mini battleground. I don't know. Maybe we should leave it up here, because as far as we've come from the chick from the last fight, it hasn't been that far, so I feel like if like I load back in the game and it puts me back a little bit, it's not gonna be bad. Oh look, Alice even has like a hook. Look. Or no, I think it's just like, yeah, the female symbol looks more like a hook on this dress, because she always has like... Is this female and masculine on this one? Yeah, because usually she's got like, you know, her omega symbol or something. But yeah, she's got both the male and female symbols on her skirt, but one, like, the female one looks like a hook. Very cool. Very cool. Sorry, just kind of looking at this dress. We love the stitching and everything. Okay, but yeah, I think I will leave it off here. I'm very excited to see kind of like... We are so close to the like big finale and the ending of the game. It's like, suddenly feels like it's really rushed up on us, but I'm sure we've got a lot of puzzle rooms and stuff to get through first. So look forward to that. I'm going to leave it off here for today, and I'll catch you all in the next episode. And yeah, I'll see you then. Bye-bye.